Coach Nichols, a 2-1 loss to Cleveland State today. First off, maybe just your general thoughts on the game.
Yeah, tough game, good game, well deserved by Cleveland State. We knew this was going to be a difficult game. They're a good team. Really kind of felt like they were a lot like us, and we certainly were able to do some of the things we wanted to at moments, but then there were those gaps when Cleveland State kind of grabbed a hold of the game. And it was probably a pretty good game for the spectator, kind of back and forth, both teams with chances, and they just took care of theirs better than we did.
They obviously, it was scoreless for quite some time, and they got the 2 goals pretty close together. Was there any sense from the bench or of your guys of at all slumping the shoulders, or were you just like, okay, now our mountain's a little bigger to climb? How was the attitude after you've gone down 2-0?
Well, we got one back, so obviously the response
right.
was good. I think the response after the first goal was actually good. It was an even game. They had their chances, we had ours, and they took it. I think as far as slumped shoulders, possibly because it was a hot day, and I think that really affected the game and affected our energy a little bit, and we weren't able to kind of flow like we'd like to.
And like you said, it was a little bit of a leading question. I knew obviously your guys didn't really hang their heads or anything because you came right back and got a goal. Just talk about what you saw in that play. It wasn't maybe not the prettiest textbook goal, but guys were kind of in the right spot, it looked like, and did the things that needed to be done.
It felt like there was some roles that we had in those kind of plays. Just we didn't think that they were as clean as they could be in their own box, and if we were in the right spot, anticipating that we could get something, and we did. We just needed more.
And it was Brandon Silva was on the finishing end of that, and then he very nearly had another one. He I think headed a ball, from Danny that went off the post. Just talk a little bit about Brandon. Normally we kind of think of him as a defensive mid, but you have a lot of guys maybe like Brandon that are able to kind of get up in the play at the offensive end and create some danger like that.
I think we feel like we have a lot of quality players. There's a lot of different guys that can handle themselves in the box and can handle themselves when they get an opportunity to finish.
And now you've had 3 games here at Cochran Field, and now the next 5 you're away from home. You have a whole week here now to prepare for your trip to Pittsburgh. But any thoughts as we come out of this game and you get set to head on the road for a while?
We're just thankful that we have more. Winning is tough, but we're excited about being able to get back to work on Monday and correct some of the things that we didn't do so well. And then we're pretty excited about our tournament over at Pittsburgh.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.